trying to decide. Happy Monday. Thank you all for joining me from wherever you are. Home, lunch break, early in the morning, far across the pond. Speaking of far across the pond, Love Island UK is that girl. I've been watching it all day. A lot of you were just like, yes, get into Love Island USA, but Love Island UK is way better. And baby, shout out to Hulu for... So listen, when I do my Love Island review tonight, I'm just going to focus on the US mainly because I'm more caught up on Love Island USA than I am on Love Island UK. And it's not my fault. It's Hulu. Hulu only gave us like two episodes. And then like over the weekend, they gave us like 8 more. And I'm like, now, wait a minute. You got to give them to me like one at a time. So now they're going to start giving us each episode a day. But when they first premiered the show, when they first put it on Hulu, it was only 2 episodes. So now it's like 10. I'm not there yet, but so far, so good. Oh, that show was messy. Why can't America get as messy as the UK version? You would think we would be messier here. Anyway, get into Love Island UK. If you don't watch Love Island USA or Love Island UK, get into it. Get into it because I'm going to be talking about the USA one tonight. And then I think I might do a UK catch up on Wednesday. Just because I'm not fully caught up on all the 10 episodes. The first 2, yes, but not all 10. And I have to detangle my hair today. I got to make my aloe vera deep conditioner when I get off of here with you guys. Because my hair is getting tangled. And that is not good when you got curly hair. Anyway, how y'all doing? Dr. M said they are wilding here in the UK. Oh my gosh, that show was a mess. I love it. I love it. Like the first episode, I was like, oh, y'all doing it like that? Oh, that show was messy. America needs to take notes. America needs to take notes. Hey, Inyarden, glad that you're here. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come into the room because, guys, I have a giveaway. Thank y'all so much for just being, so polite that nobody reminded me that I had a giveaway to announce. Because I looked over at my chair and I was just, because I have them right here, like right next to my chair. And I was like, did I give these away yet? No. And nobody said anything. Nobody reminded me, not even my moderator. Nobody said anything. So I'm like, oh God, they probably think I'm a liar, like I'm playing. But I will announce at the end. No, I'm going to wait for a few more people to come into the room and then I'll announce it. And I'll announce it halfway through and I'll announce it at the end. Thank you guys for being so polite, but remind me next time. I'm a one-woman show. I'm going to forget something at some point. I don't have a problem with you guys reminding me about a giveaway. Like, come on. Anyway, oh God. Indy said, I have never seen an episode of Love Island and I'm British. Indy, get into it. Okay, get into it, girl, because it's good. It's just a messy reality TV show, a good escapism, and that's what we need. We need a good reality TV show, especially over here in the US. We need a good reality TV show that we can escape from because all of the our reality TV shows that we are currently watching, all of the cast is not currently, but going through on the show, everything that we have lived through. And I think Americans are just getting re-triggered watching these shows. So they're just not hitting like they used to. So it's good escapism to watch something across the pond. It's good. It's good. I like it. What's up, Tony? What's up? Oh my God. Yarden said, I just got finished watching the Love at the Lockup Bachelor game. Can I tell you, so many people have hit me up about that the Bachelor felon dating game that we do at the Love at the Lockup. You guys really enjoy that. So I guess that's something we're going to have to keep up. I guess it's something that we're going to have to keep up. Oh my gosh, there's an Australian one, Tony. Oh my gosh, I got to get into that one too. Somebody inboxed me and was just like, what did you tell me? They said you got to look for something. Before I like read the description, they said there's something that will tell me that they're a killer before I like get throughout the whole description. So I'm going to go back to that and look and just check to make sure, because the only reason why I kept on picking so many killers is because they had release dates. Listen, I'm not a felon. I ain't never, been in prison for nothing, right? I'm a good old citizen. I've never had, any run-ins with the law. So I'm thinking that if you kill somebody, that you get like a life sentence. Of course, unless it's like self-defense or something like that, right? But there are people, like when we were doing the felon dating game, there were people who like kill people breaking into somebody's home and like kill the person in the home who had a release date. How do you break into somebody's home, kill them, get sentenced to prison, but your release date is 2037? You killed that man in 2009. Why are you getting out in 2037? You shouldn't get out. That's just me. I just didn't think that you could get out for killing somebody, like intentionally killing someone. But I guess you can. Welcome to America. So many prisoners, so many killers have release dates. Like all of them except for one. That's when I learned what LWOP means. LWOP, life without parole. I love all of my lives that I do, but I have such a great time with Love at the Lockup. It is just such unexpected fun. Such unexpected fun. Anyway, we're at 11. I gotta get started. Got a little too happy because my right hand is fully healed. Hallelujah. God is what? Good. Thank you, Lord, for being so good. Why don't you, God? Why don't you come on in the room? Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Everybody, hey, Boogie. Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Hey, we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? What's up, Blair? Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Come on. We got so much to talk about. Team Timmy. Tracy, you're a mess. I'm wearing your shirt. Thank you. Come on. In the room, come on, in the room, whoa, come on, in the room, with your lights. We got so much to talk about. I said, we got so much to talk about. I said, we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Hey, come on, new people. Let me tell you something, right? I don't know about you, but I was raised right. So, this is to the little heifer that I blocked. Because I know you're watching. Let me tell you something. I block people. They still watch me. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me even when we have a little disagreement. But guys, I'm never not going to do an intro. I'm never not going to do that. It's just so rude for me to just start this thing off, not even acknowledge the people who are freaking supporting me and just get to what I'm getting to. No, I'm always going to come on in the room. I'm always going to acknowledge everybody who has taken time out of their day to come and support me over here at NikkiStar TV. It's always going to happen. There's always going to be an intro. Skip about 10 to 15 minutes ahead and you'll have your fun. Okay? Love y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into this episode. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Potomac, who have always delivered. The last 3 seasons, delivering. I'm so proud. Ooh, child, did I pay my phone bill? What's today's date? Today is Monday. Oh, child, I'm early. Let me tell you something, AT&T. She will cut you off and embarrass you. Anyway, let me find my notes. They have always delivered consistently. They've been delivering consistently for the last 3 seasons, and I'm proud of them. Like I never, like this is the thing for me, right? My time as a viewer is valuable. I am tuning in, taking time out of my day, whatever I'm doing, tuning in to watch a show where, let's be real, it's reality TV. I'm here to be entertained, right? If I'm going to give you my time, I better damn well be entertained. And let me tell you something, the Real Housewives of Potomac, not just the cast, the production, right? The editors, everybody on this show knows the assignment. They know it. They show up, they do their freaking homework, and they give us a season. This is episode 2. Episode 1, I was like, oh my God. Episode 2, I was like, like it's always something. They're always giving, and I appreciate it. I just need to shout out the Real Housewives of Potomac because you're showing up to work and you're doing what you need to do. Let me tell you something to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't know if it's because y'all just not used, the fan base for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't know if it's because y'all just not used to getting good content, or if you guys are just fawning over these women, because let's tell the truth and shame the devil, they're rich and white, right? And they're in Beverly Hills. They're at a location that you want to be. That's why you consistently give them your time and your viewership. But let me tell you something. If y'all start giving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills the business like you give the Real Housewives of New York, who I don't care if it's a little difficult season for y'all to get into right now, the Real Housewives of New York always delivers. We always getting something. Beverly Hills does nothing, and they do not deserve the views that y'all are giving. They don't, because I was looking at the views for Beverly Hills, and I was comparing it to Potomac for this season, and I was like, how the hell is Beverly Hills doing these numbers? Are y'all just, maybe y'all taking DVR viewership? Maybe y'all just looking at how if people haven't canceled their DVR or like canceled this series, maybe that's what y'all looking at for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But these ladies are not bringing it like Potomac. Look, even New York. I know y'all tired of hearing about race. Y'all tired of hearing about the struggles of the Negroes. I know. I get it, right? I'm Black every day. I can never get out of this class. So I get it, right? But baby, don't do New York like that. Please, let's not act like New York has not consistently given us gems from day one. New York has always been that girl. So for y'all to sit there and drop them down to like under 800,000 views, these hoes ain't loyal. But thank you, Potomac. Thank you for doing what needs to be done. Thank you for doing what needs to be done. And also, I'm going to move on. But please do not buy into this Real Housewives of Atlanta drama. Guys, every time I review the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I have to go through this with y'all every season. Everybody's like, oh my God, this person isn't coming back. Oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God, this season is going to be a mess. This is happening. They do this every season, guys. Right before they start to film, they kick up all of this fake drama so that y'all could be in the tizzy. What they're doing is actually working because it's keeping you interested in the actual show. That's what it is. Of course, they're removing the show out of their bios on Instagram because they want you to go say it and talk about it on Reddit, or they want a blogger to write about it because this helps them with their negotiations. It's all TV. It's all TV. It's TV and free PR that they are getting from you by being frantic, thinking that the season is going to be trash and people are not coming back. Don't fall for the okie doke. It's going to be a great season. Everybody's coming back because everybody needs this check. Apparently, even Simon, child. I'm not getting into nobody's business, though. There's a lot of other people already on here talking about that man's business. It won't be me. Anyway, before I go on, I got a super chat from my boo, Phil Good. What's up, Phil? Phil said, preach, Nikki. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has not done anything in years. Years. Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of New York have been giving for years. Even with the Bravi. With the what? Even with the Brava. Okay. They are treated differently. Absolutely. What you mean by Bravi? But I agree. Thank you so much for the super chat, Phil. Yeah, I just had to get that off my chest because the Real Housewives of New York, that fan base ain't loyal because there is no way y'all should have did them girls like that. There is no way y'all should have done them like that when those ladies consistently deliver because they giving you a little tough season because it's a pandemic. You are watching their pandemic season. I'm glad that you're out of it now. You're back at Disneyland with all your bad grandkids and having a good time. But you are watching these ladies live through something you've already lived through, right? So it was uncomfortable for you to watch. You feel triggered by what you're seeing. Whatever it is, they still didn't deserve that. Those ladies always deliver. They did not deserve that. That fan base is trash. You heard it. Basura, because how you do your girls like that? How you do your girls like that? That ain't cool. Those ladies always deliver, always deliver. This is their pandemic season. You let Beverly Hills give you a pandemic season before we was even in the pandemic and you were still watching. Anyway, let's get into Potomac. Hey, Zavita, what's up, sis? I was so bothered by that. I was like, they had like 749,000 views last episode, I believe. Y'all really gonna do New York like that? Y'all not loyal. Hey, Brenda. Brenda said, I like Monique, but haven't missed her so far. Thank you so much for the super chat, Brenda. I will say this. I like Monique. I'll agree. I haven't missed her either, but I wish she would have come back. I really, really do. But this does, unfortunately, this does show that Karen and Gizelle make this show. Listen. They are the main girls on this, the main women on this show. They are the HBICs. We got to be real because they are giving it. Everybody else is doing great, but Karen and Gizelle doing what needs to be done. You know what, Bravo? Even if you can't do it this season because, they've already signed their contracts next season, I think Potomac needs to be getting Beverly Hills and Atlanta coin. They deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. Let's talk about the this loyalty that the new girl has to have to the person who has brought them into this show, has introduced them into this show, because for some odd reason, Wendy, I'm so disappointed, has an issue with Mia butting up to Gizelle, right? And she's just like, isn't Karen your friend? Why are you butting up to her? Why are you asking her for a number? Why are you being so kind to her? First of all, stop this mess. Stop this narrative that if you're a new person introduced to a group in any of these housewife shows, you got to be loyal to the chick that brought you in. That doesn't work for the audience, right? Because 9 times out of 10, it's not true. What happened was the show casted Mia, right? Everybody had to have some kind of connection with her to make it seem like these ladies have history and can build some kind of friendship. So it's not just somebody. They're just not trying to break the fourth wall, although we know what's going on, right? They don't want to say, we put out a casting notice, a bunch of people showed up, thousands of ladies showed up, and Mia was the one that showed up that we liked the most. Now we have to figure out how to fit Mia in this group, even if she doesn't really know these people, even if she's never met any of these people, even if, she probably was at the same event that Karen was at 15 years ago. We have to make it seem like she has some kind of connection with somebody in this group to make it seem like an actual group of friends and acquaintances, right? So they go through everybody and say, how do you know this person? How do you know this person? And it's, I don't know anybody, but I was at a charity event with Karen 2 years ago. Bam, she's your friend. She's the one that's going to bring you into the show. So we get how this is set up, right? Unless they're family, a lot of these ladies do not know each other, which some of the time does not work. That's what's happening with New York. The ladies are not friends anymore, right? Even the ladies who were friends when they started this show off, they're not friends today, right? Because if you listen to how they talk, they all say, I haven't seen you in 6 months. I haven't talked to you in 6 months. I didn't know you were doing that. Well, we haven't seen each other in 6 months. These ladies have far removed themselves from being friends at this point, where they're just coworkers. So they don't talk to each other until the cameras are there filming for the season. And then you bring these other people in who have no connection with them whatsoever. So there's nothing to build off of because everybody is a stranger to each other. So you really can't create this kind of show around strangers. So when Mia is brought into the group, she is brought in through Karen. That is what the producer decided to do for this segment. This is how we introduce Mia. She walked by Karen 2 years ago at a charity event. They're friends. Bam. That's how we're going to do it, because she doesn't seem to have a connection to anybody else. She has this measly connection with Karen. We're going to make it work. Just because of that measly connection does not mean that Mia can't get to know anybody else. If she's going to be on this show, and if she continues to come back, which I think she will, because you're making a splash this season, sis, you better work. If she continues to come back, she has to make friends with these ladies, because what will happen is the new girl will get iced out if she's riding for just Karen, cussing everybody out, not making friends with nobody. Then nobody wants to film with this girl. Then nobody wants to be around with this girl. Let's put a pin in this right here. Let me go to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Y'all trying to do some mess where y'all trying to ice Jennifer out the season. Do not try to ice Jennifer out of this show, and y'all ice all of your damn selves out of a coin, because she makes that show. Let's get back to the Real Housewives of Potomac. So Wendy trying to start some mess with Mia because she's being disloyal to Karen. It holds no weight for me. It holds no weight for me, because I know the connection is very thin, and it's just something used to introduce her to the show. And I feel like Wendy, it's giving jealousy. And I like you. You my girl, right? But it's given jealousy, because the way you come for me unprovoked makes absolutely no sense. There's never any reasoning to how nasty you are to her. And I don't know if you're trying to haze the new girl, but you're still new. We met you a season ago. You can't all of a sudden take this OG stance when you just got here. And I don't like how you're trying to haze Mia when you didn't like being hazed last season and barely let the ladies haze you. So I don't know what's happening here, Wendy, but for you to say that you're in such a great place, it's giving misery. It's giving jealousy. And I've never seen Mia come for you. I feel like she's been absolutely kind to everybody within this group, trying to make friends with everybody, because this is going to be a show that obviously she wants to stay on. And it seems like she probably got on this show to get divorced. Okay, so let this girl build something, stack her coin, and be able to stand on her own 2 feet. I don't know why you're trying to come for her. Now, does a producer tell you to come for her? Because it's just not authentic what you're doing or how you're going about coming after her, because there's nothing that she's done. You just look like a bully. And you were talking about this last season when it was happening to you. So I don't like this, Wendy. I don't like what's happening. Unless there's something going on behind the scenes that we can't see, you got to explain it better, because you're not even doing a good job on Twitter. Let's go to Sup People. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sup People said, this is why Mob Wives was good. They were friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. And when did Mob Wives start going down the drain? When they started casting strangers. They started casting strangers. These girls, none of them knew the Philly girls. Let's be real. None of them knew them Philly girls, and none of them Philly girls were really mob affiliated. They was wannabes. The Mob Wives were actual mob wives, okay? And currently still girlfriends. When they started introducing strangers because the real friends started falling out, the show went down the drain. That won't happen with New York. I think this network, Bravo, was smart enough to save it, but that fan base is trash. New York's fan base is trash. Anyway, Wendy, it's giving jealousy. It's giving jealousy, because Mia's not doing anything, and you are just coming at her for absolutely no reason. Now trying to make something with her not being loyal to Karen. That's not even working with Karen, because Karen is just like, I don't really know this girl. The show just told me to introduce her. Like, what is the big deal? Karen don't even have an issue with it. So why are you so bothered when you and Karen just became cool? I don't like it, Wendy. I don't like it. The Grand Dame is embellishing, and I love her. I gotta be honest. She's embellishing with Gizelle wishing death on Ray. I'll tell you where it started. It started when you wished death on my husband. She did not. She did not. She just made a comment that he's old. And I think Grandam, I think you hate the fact that you marry somebody old, right? Because he was old when you married him. So he's getting older, and he's now a lot older than you are, and he wants to rest. He doesn't want to be a reality TV show husband. He wants to be an old, chill man in his nice home in Potomac or Baltimore, wherever it may land, right? And I think that's what bothers you. It's because you're still, you're an older one, but you're still young and fun and having a good time. And you have this older man who's a lot older than you and your friends group. So Gizelle making that comment about Ray being dead before her looks fade. Was it mean? Yes. Was it wishing death on Ray? No, it hurt you because she brought up the fact that he's very old and you don't like the fact. Like, I think it was probably cute when you were younger and you were able to, be this young girl living this lavish life over this older man's money. But now that you are older and he is significantly older, it's just not cute and fun anymore. And I think that's what hurt you, the fact that she pointed out the fact that your man is real old. That's what got you. She did not wish death on Ray. You're embellishing. And just before I move on about that, there's nothing wrong. And I think it's just, I don't know if it's with like all the ladies on reality TV or if it's just not cultural, but a societal thing. But I think, oh shoot, I got an audition. What time is it? Hold on. What's today? Today is the 19th. Is it the 19th? Oh, I gotta do this now. Anyway, let me get through this. I was going to say that these ladies like to throw age at each other, right? And they like to throw the fact that somebody's getting older and and try to make it seem like a bad thing. And I told you I already hate it when women do it because society does that to us as women anyway. But listen, I think the best way to get back at people who are trying to shade you because you're existing and you're, older than they are. I think the best thing is to just be like, listen, please don't get mad at me because I'm still living a good life older, right? You cannot try to shame me for living and living well when you peaked at 15, because that's basically what it is. A lot of people who try to shame people for, just being older than them or just being old in general are upset because their good years are behind them. Their good years were in high school, right? And then you see somebody who is older, who is just like dipping in and doing it, having a good time, just living a great life, and they're older. It for those people who already peaked, that is their issue. So, Grandam, I wish you would have sat in that than to sit in the fact that you just have a really old husband. Listen, your old husband got you the certain kind of life that you wanted to live. It worked out for you. So don't embellish what Gizelle did. She's done enough for you to really get her on. But the embellishing on her wishing death on Ray, and you won't let that go. It's not true. And I don't like the fact that everybody is listening to you tell this story. And nobody is saying, girl, I was there. She didn't. You know what I mean? Y'all just let her keep on going around with this narrative that Gizelle wished death on Ray. And it just was not true. Anyway, so Gizelle and Robin are still going at it at Wendy's nude party. And this is why I'm so proud of Potomac, because every scene, there's something else for you to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I also think that the Grandam, in my opinion, should be the highest paid housewife, not just on this show, but within the franchise, right? Because while her and Gizelle are going at it, Robin, guard dog Robin, always jumps in like Gizelle cannot fight her own battles. Giselle's mouth is slick enough where she can absolutely fight her own battles. But guard dog Robin jumps in, and then Wendy is just like, let this not be a gang up. Let this just be between Karen and Gizelle. And then, Robin has a problem with that because she's just like, I can't believe you're defending the Grandam when you and her were going through it last season. I don't know where Wendy is, to be quite honest with you. Like I said, I love me some Wendy. I don't know where she is this season. She got an issue with Mia. She best friends with the Grandam. She gonna be going at it with Gizelle. Wendy, you already have too much going on. It's episode 2. And then we got to deal with your family drama. You just have a lot going on. I think you need to focus on one storyline. You in too much already in this episode 2. Anyway, so then the grand dame, wait, I wrote it down, baby, because I was like, oh, hold on, the grand dame said, wait a minute. And Robin, wait, and Robin, that is enough, because I'm the one actually walking down the aisle again. When are you getting married? She is what this show embodies. She is what this show is supposed to be. Because not only did she read Robin, she read Robin from the side. You know that old Black woman read with a lean in? Didn't even give her eye contact. And Robin, that is enough. Because I'm walking down the aisle again. When are you getting married? I was like, even Robin was just like, oh my God. Robin, this is the thing about Robin. Robin always got something to say, but she always is so hurt when somebody claps back at her. Robin will say something nasty about somebody, and then somebody will turn back around and say something nasty at her. And she's like, wow. Oh my, did you hear that? Wow. Robin, shut up. Like, you are always so offended, but you always got something to say. Anyway, so after that, the grand dame would just not, like, she was done with Gizelle. She would not get up off of Robin's neck with your fake marriage and your fake relationship. Like, and Robin was just like, really? Oh my God. Why would you, we're getting married after COVID. Oh my God. What? I love how she's always so offended, but she be offending people. Robin, just stop it, because you are so soft when somebody comes back at you, unless it's Monique. Because I've never seen Robin want to fight anybody else on I watched Potomac from the jump, right? The way you were about to snap Monique in half, I don't know what it was, but you got in that girl's face, and I had never seen you like that. And you've never done that again. But I was just like, I don't know what it was about Monique, but she got you know what? It wasn't about Monique. She didn't get under your skin. She got under Gizelle's skin. And here you are again. See, this is what happens with you. You always get in Gizelle's issues, right? And you always end up taking the most shots. Stay out of that. Gizelle is grown and Gizelle is tough. She can handle it, but you always get the most hits stepping in front of that woman's bullets. Let her take her own bullets, because you be taking them hits and you don't be healing properly. You don't have the skin to be taking all them shots for Gizelle. So stay woke, Robin. When is your wedding? I felt like it was giving me, is Jamal coming? I thought so. You know what I mean? That's what it was giving me. Grand dame, you should be making NeNe Leakes checks back in the day. Anyway, girl, hurry up and marry that man before he takes that ring back to the pawn shop. Grand dame, I love her. I just was thinking, when I was watching this show, I was thinking, like, how do the producers not, like, fall out laughing during the grand dame's confessionals? Because she is hilarious. Nobody does a better confessional than the grand dame. There are 2 people out of all the housewives within the franchise who I think have great confessionals. The grand dame and Kenya. They never disappoint in their confessionals. Kenya can shade so well in her confessionals, and the grand dame can not only shade, but she can read down so well in her confessionals. There was only one person who was able to do it so good. She was able to shade, read, and throw comedy in there. NeNe Leakes. Oh, she had the best confessionals. Damn, what happened, girl? She used to be it. So disappointed. She had the best confessionals, but now that she's out of the game for good, the grand dame in Kenya, their confessionals, they always deliver. So we finally meet Mia's family. We meet Gordon, 68. That's a hot 68. I was like, okay, go Mia. Because you know what I mean? She's like, my man is so much older than me. And I'm just expecting to see somebody so just, tired, old, and broken down, because Mia's not 36. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Right? So I expected to see like somebody real beat down and broken and just real old. Okay. And when I see Mr. Gordon, I'm like, okay, he's so cute, agile. I was here for it. I was like, okay, Mia, not bad. And to be honest with you, Mia, y'all don't look that far apart in age. No shade, but it's a good thing because Mr. Gordon looks a lot younger than what, 68? Y'all don't look that far apart. It doesn't look as what is it, May, December as you think. It really doesn't. Get them kids out of that penthouse. I just feel like kids in the balcony, danger. And you at the top floor, and that little baby likes to run. They need a house. Candace, if Candace stays consistent, I'm telling you, sis, if I were you, Candace, I would go back and I would watch older seasons of The Real Housewives of Atlanta when NeNe Leakes was starting to make her transition from housewife to like sitcom star, right? Series regular. I want you to go back and watch that, right? And I specifically want you to go back and watch it, Candace, because I want you to see how NeNe fumbled that multi-million-dollar bag. Because let me tell you something, everybody want to be in movies, but baby, the money is in TV. Oh, the money is in TV. Hello, residuals. So I want you to go back and I want you to watch that. And I want you to do everything that she didn't do. Everything that she did, don't do. Don't look at it, learn from it, and flourish. Because Candace, I'm an actress, right? Trained in this. Candace is good. Candace is really good. She is a really good actor. I'm not saying she's giving me Viola Davis and Meryl Streep, but I'm saying she's giving me enough for the damn Disney Channel. And who don't want to work with Disney? She's good. Like she could really, she could really make the transition to like a series regular on like an ABC or Disney Channel show. Like she could really, make that seamless transition that a lot of housewives want to do, or a lot of reality TV people want to do, but are not able to do. She can do it because I told y'all that holiday movie that I saw her in, Candace was really good. She was holding it with actors who have been in this industry for like 20 years, and she was doing a good job. She can make that transition in acting. I'm going to say this. I don't know how far the singing is going to go just from what I've heard right now. You got something, right? But from what I'm looking at, the acting, I think that's going to take off a bit faster than the music. And when the music and when the acting takes off, you can get the coin and get the relationships to produce better music. I think you also need to stay within the go realm because that works for you. Even though I don't know the words to that song, but I like it. I don't know. That's why we hide. I gotta come, can't I love you. I like that song. I feel like you should stay kind of upbeat, but I think you need to focus on the acting more because Candace, I think that's going to be where the money resides, for you right now. Singing will come when you can get better producers and get better songs, but the acting, I can see you making that seamless transition. Stay with that. And stop. Maybe this is storyline, but after this season, somebody else needs to manage you if you want your marriage to work. Your husband being your manager, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Ashley, this is why I said, and it's no shade to, parents, women who are currently pregnant and giving birth. I'm talking about on reality TV, especially when it's a gutter show like a housewife show. We got to be real. We have to tell the truth and shade the devil. If you are pregnant on these shows, you need to be dropped down to friend of the show, especially if you are one of the messiest people this franchise has ever met. You cannot come to us now redeemed, Mother Mary, not bringing the mess. It didn't work for Kenya, and it should not be able to work for you. You cannot be pregnant every season, Ashley. They should have dropped her down to friend of the show and given us somebody else and made them full time. Because Ashley, like, this is her storyline every season, right? Every season it's, I'm pregnant. I'm not attracted to the golem that I married. Okay, girl. Then stay home and build and play them building blocks with them boys and let somebody else mix it up and get in the gutter. Because if you can't do that, if your only storyline is, I don't want to have sex with my husband. So, like my coochie cannot fake attraction to Gollum anymore. So I just have to give him my anus so he can get it over with. No. First of all, I don't ever want to hear that again. We don't need to know that. Okay. The visual alone messed my mind up. So you just drop down to friend of the show. And when you can mix it up, get messy again, because that mouth is nasty. When you can get back to being nasty, Ashley, then we can do that. But the pregnant, I can't have sex with my husband. Girl, let's tell the triple shame the double. It's not the pregnancy. Who you fooling? That pregnancy is a good little excuse for girl bye. Girl bye. You ain't fooling nobody but the devil. We know what it is. You finally got an excuse. Could you imagine? Anyway, I'm not saying that Ashley isn't good for the show. I think she is. But when Ashley is pregnant, she gives us the same storyline, and I don't feel like it. I just don't. We're going to get a whole season because she already started. Or in her first confessional, I'm pregnant and I'm just our sex life. It's not good enough. Friend of. If she's pregnant next season, congrats. Friend of. I don't want to hear about you and Gollum's sex life. No. Let's move on. So Robin, in this episode, she goes to visit Gizelle at this Lisa Frank horror house. What in the hell is this, Gizelle? Are you trolling us? Are you trolling us, Gizelle? Because when we walked into her kitchen and I saw that double white glass oven, what in the 1982? You made that decision in 2021? Gizelle, you got to be trolling. Are you trolling? There's no way your fashion is that terrible. Like your interior design sense, the fashion, it's all just a mess. Are you trolling us? That silver and purple, living room? Did y'all see that room that she walked through? I was like, the color palette is silver and purple. Oh my God. What is this? Wait, is this, because I'm learning stuff on Love Island UK. Is this what we call Essex glam? Is that right? Because I feel like that's Essex glam. Anyway, it's a hot mess. I thought that she was trolling, but now I'm not sure because I don't know what sane woman will make a decision to not only, if you're going to go double oven, you're going to go white glass. And that $900,000 tear down, that was a good read, Candace. I've never let that go. And what is up with the house? Because even Robin said, this don't look right. Is it two houses that she attached? Oh my God. You cannot think that this stuff looks good. Wow. Where are you from? Anyway, Dr. Wendy. She getting on my nerves this season, right? Because I feel like she's doing too much. I feel like Wendy just doing too much and you're doing too much for Mia. I think you're already trying to secure a season 3, but I feel like you've already done good. So I think you're going to be on this show for a while. So I don't think you have to do too much, right? But what you did do very great, in my opinion, on this second episode was, listen, Dr. Wendy's second season. This is the second episode of her second season. What is she doing, class? What is she doing? Besides attacking Mia, selling us product. Right? Selling us product. How long has Ashley been on? What has she sold us? If you were selling us stuff, you would not have to keep on getting pregnant so you don't have to have sex with that Gollum, right? If you were selling us product, you would be making your own coin outside of the show. This is what Dr. Wendy is doing that is very smart. This is her second season, her second episode. She is hawking products to us. Now she's doing a candle line. Great. What else are you going to be doing? I always tell these ladies, if you're going to come on the show, study Bethany freaking Frankel. I'm telling you, when she started doing her skinny girl, In every confessional that she was in, she made sure Skinny Girl was in the background. In every scene that she was in, she made sure she was wearing a Skinny Girl t-shirt. I had a Skinny Girl surfboard in the back, then had a Skinny Girl drink. And every scene that she was interacting with people, hey, do you want a Skinny Girl drink? I just made it. I got a little, I don't know, drinks, mimosa. That's a drink brand. I got a little mimosa with some sugar crystal. You know, she was always making some kind of Skinny Girl drink, or with Skinny Girl this, Skinny Girl that. I want to take everybody on a trip to my Skinny Girl factory in Mexico. Smart, right? But she was still mixing it up, getting it messed, but she was still hawking us product to the point where the only time she come on back on the Real Housewives of New York is when she's bored and they pay her top dollar. Good job, Dr. Wendy. Good job, Dr. Wendy. Lay off of Mia, because I don't think it's going to work for you, because the fan base likes her. I like Mia. So dial it back. Dial it back. Because you keep on coming for her on Twitter as well. This won't go well for you on them candles. Use wisdom. Use wisdom. Every season, Gizelle's daughter drags her choices in men. Every season. They've been little. Now they're getting older, and they are saying the same things. You don't know how to pick a man. Or furniture, or housing. Like, oh my God. When her daughter said my dad could have been in the NBA, they are so sick of that father. So sick of that father. Oh my God, wait a minute. I want to make sure I didn't miss a super chat. Let me know if I missed a super chat, moderators. I'm scrolling back up. Candace and the Grand Dame. I really hope, Candace, that you have true intentions about you and Grand Dame just squashing it, because, girl, there's no reason in holding a grudge. Monique isn't there anymore. The Grand Dame is still friends with her. She's going to try to say the neutral thing to make you both comfortable. If I was you, I would let it go. But I kind of feel like you're only showing up to this love lunch with the Grand Dame, the couple's love lunch. I feel like the only reason why you did that is because of the money. And I'm not hating. I feel like everybody on this show should not have missed a chance to be on camera, because they all get paid per episode. So I'm just like, even before the show is like edited, I would have been at everything. I would not have missed any events. I'm like, no shade. You guys are doing a great job, but y'all not making Roni money. Y'all not making Atlanta money, and y'all definitely not making no BH money. So y'all need to be at every event. Even if you got beef with the broad, y'all need to be there. Candace, you got a mortgage, a hefty mortgage. You need to be showing up to all these events. None of y'all have the time. None of y'all have the coin to miss these events. How are y'all missing camera time? Potomac, don't let all of us, going up for y'all, go to your head. Y'all needed to show up. When I looked at this event and I was like, oh, it's real bare in here. It's slim. It's slim at this event. Robin, no shade. You and Juan should have been there. None of y'all can miss any events. Let's tell the truth or shame the devil. Y'all all should have been there. What else did I want to talk about? I talked about Dr. Wendy coming for Mia. I don't get it. You were new last season, so what are you doing now? Like, you just got here. You trying to haze the new girl? Even the OG's not hazing a new girl. Speaking of Mia, you lie a lot. I like you. No, you know what I mean? Like, I like to be on the show, but Mia, you be doing some lying. From the age to now, you had to get your vagina redone because Dr. Gordon beat the coochie up so bad that you had to get, you had to reface your clam. I'm not buying it. Mia, what's going on? Listen, if I was you, I would get ahead of telling your tea before some blog do it. If I were you, because girl, I don't think we've gotten any truth out of you yet. I feel like everything you say is a lie. Yeah, because, he's so rough with my vagina. Girl, what? What, Mia? What? You got... Oh, wait a minute. Did you... Oh... I don't know what it's called. What is it called? There's nothing wrong with it. Every vagina is a vagina, but some ladies have an innie and some ladies have outies. Did you have an outie? Is that why you did that? Because this thing, Dr. Gordon being a coochie girl, bye. That is not why you got your vagina redone. You had an outie. You had an outie. And if you were stripping, which is not, listen, we are not going to do that. We are not going to do that on this show. And I hope these ladies do not try to go down this road to try to shame Mia for being a stripper. What y'all saw, if you could strip, you would do it. Did y'all see that clip of Usher's his rehearsal for his residency? And where is it? Where is his residency? In Vegas. Somebody shared a clip of one of the ladies dancing with him. The way that girl moved all across that stage. Let me tell you something. At this point, stripping should be like an Olympic event. It really should. I mean, she was on the pole. She split her legs up. Then she jumped back, spinned around, split them down, went to the floor. Then she got up. She was twerking. Then she jumped on like the stairwell, put her legs on each side of the stairwell and started twerking on the stairwell with nothing supporting her. We are not shaming strippers. Not in this day and age. These broads is twerking on the ceiling. They are Olympians. So we're not going to shame strippers. That's what we're not going to do. And you know what, Mia, when I start talking about it enough, yeah, you were not a bartender at that strip club. It's okay, sis. You still got a bad stripper body. What is the problem? What is the problem? You are a fine 45-year-old ex-stripper with a bad body. What is wrong with that? I would be screaming that from the rooftops. You look amazing. And you probably have some sick moves. That's how you landed that rich man. Girl, I feel like your real story is a lot better than what you're trying to tell us. And maybe you're holding it for an expose later in the season. I don't know, but I feel like, Mia, you got a lot of untruths. That aren't bad, in my opinion, if I'm correct. Don't seem to be bad, so I don't know what the big deal is. Girl, you want to cast with a bunch of hoes anyway. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. They was all going after rich men, except for Candace. Except for Candace. You got to do what you got to do to get a rich man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. The last two things I want to say is just some funny moments from this game that they all played. What is her name? Mia and Dr. Gordon had sex in a Waffle House bathroom. The only reason why I wanted to talk about that is because I would like to know what was the time span or frame that they had sex in a Waffle House bathroom? Because if they had sex in a Waffle House bathroom around December or October 2019, they may be responsible for the pandemic, because who in the hell has sex in a Waffle House bathroom? Ain't no way you leaving out of that bathroom without some kind of toxic disease that's going to kill half a damn planet. I was like, what? You had sex in a Waffle House bathroom and you were a bartender at a strip club. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. This story, the math ain't mathing. What's the truth, Mia? I feel like your truth is so much more interesting than what you're trying to sell us on this show. You're a 45-year-old bad stripper. Bad in a good way. Girl, ex-stripper, go ahead. Go ahead. Anyway, Wendy, when they were playing that game, and one of the questions was like, who would want to be with somebody whose husband, what woman in the group would, each woman's husband want to be with? And I knew that Candace and her husband were going to say Gizelle, because her husband is not quiet about having a crush on Gizelle. But the thing that got me was Wendy. She was getting her husband together. She was like, that boy better not say Mia. It looked like Mia to me. He was like, what? It was so hilarious because it was such a real moment. Dr. Wendy, I think you're jealous. I'm so hurt. I think you're jealous and you can't hide it. You are jealous of Mia. And the thing about it is, Mia, no. Mia, no, you jealous. And the thing that the icing on the cake was that Mia knew her name was going to be on that board. Oh, ooh, okay. I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here. Oh, Dr. Wendy, rise above this. Rise above this. Because, girl, Mia going to expose some things if you don't let up off that girl. If you're going to expose the stuff in her life first, child, this is a good season. This is a good season. The girls give what they're supposed to give, and I love them for it. Phil, thank you so much for the super chat. My review was done. Phil said Karen owes Candace an apology. Write a letter to the boss because you mad. Sorry, Karen is not to be trusted at all. I absolutely forgot about that. I did. Thank you so much, Phil, for reminding me in the super chat. I forgot that Karen wrote to Bravo to get Candace fired. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she does owe her an apology. Because when y'all go that far, when y'all trying to get each other fired from the show, I hate when they do that, right? I hate that. Because that's how these cliques get formed, right? Because now we have this clique on New Jersey. The same thing with the clique on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that I think is destroying that freaking show. We got to do away with the cliques. Like, you guys are coming up, you guys are just showing up to work. Go to work and leave. Go to work and leave. Like, don't get into that messy stuff where y'all all trying to like get people fired from the show and y'all clicking up and not filming with this person. Boo! And y'all know I've always felt that way because even though last season I did not agree with Monique putting her hands on Candace, I also did not like the ladies icing her out of scenes. Like, it just seemed so petty and cliquish to me. I didn't like it. Tony said, Nikki's check your DMs. I sent you the super chat you missed. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh! To be Black Native, I'm so sorry that I missed your super chat, but Tony sent it to me. Tony sent me To Be Black Native super chat. Thank you so much. To Be Black Native said, hey, Nikki, love Mia. It's a great season ahead. And you were absolutely right. To Be Black Native. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm enjoying Mia. I love the fact that Mia not owned up, but I love the fact that she just wasn't afraid to say, like, I got this done, I got this done, I got this done. My only thing is that I feel like Mia is lying about stuff, and I just feel like she doesn't have to. I feel like, Mia, for you, it'll be sicker if you own it. If you come in and you're that girl where you're like not ashamed, like put it all on the table, I'm good, mention it all. If you come in like that, they can't do nothing to you. They can't, because that's their thing. They I missed one from Johnny. Damn it. Okay, thank you, Shonda. Shonda said you got some people, but you didn't get Johnny. Thank you, Johnny's acting challenge, for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much, Johnny. Because these ladies really build this persona of themselves and their minds, because nobody thinks of them this way. But it's just like they act like they're so above it. They're so high sedity and high society. You're on a reality TV show. The minute you get on a reality TV show, you are not high society and you are no longer high sedity. So they all have this, we're above it. We don't do this. Oh my goodness, we would never. If Mia comes in and she's the actual opposite, where it's like, I've done this and I've done that and I'm fine with it. I was a stripper when I met my husband. He got me off the pole and now we have this fabulous life. What can they say then? Because that doesn't hurt you, right? It's the same way that I was talking about. I wish Candace would own the fact that she's like, somebody that comes from money, had a more privileged life than the other ladies, instead of like, constantly having to try to prove herself to them. I would just be like, yeah, I grew up with money. I went to a nice school. My mom still helps me. That's what wealthy people do. I know you wouldn't know, but now I'm letting you know. I don't know. I just feel like if they own up to the things about them that the ladies would try to use against them, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. They can't spray you with your own tea, girl. Then what? What they got then? Nothing. Nothing. I got some. I think this is from my girl Umi. Is this from my girl Umi? It is. Thank you, Umi. Umi said, "For I'm here. I'm here. For I'm here, loving your life for free." Thank you so much, sis. Thank you, Umi. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Yeah, but I just feel like if they just own it, they can't get you. They can't get you. Thank you to be Black Native. Thank you so much. I got it. Thank you. You know what, Jimmy G? Thank you for bringing that up. Jimmy G said Karen lied about a death threat from Candace last season. It's her thing now. Yeah, why are you embellishing death? I don't know why the Grand Dame is embellishing death. Very weird. Very weird. Hey, Miss Brown Sugar. Miss Brown Sugar said, overall, Candy Pants is doing better this season, but if she keeps that, I've been hurt, I've been backstabbed up too much longer, ... I hope she moves on for that because Candace, I really think you got something in that acting. I really, really do. Hey, Spicy Original said, let's not forget, thank you, that Candace called HR on Candace, though, talking about a death threat. She took it a bit too far, in my opinion. I absolutely agree. Yeah, Zabita, it is a little too early to call it, but so far, so good. I like her. So far, so good. Yeah, I think that Marianne, yeah, I think she probably had and this is no shade. There's nothing wrong with I don't know the term for it, so I'm just gonna say roast beef coochie. I think she had that, and I think she just, because maybe I don't know if it was hanging out during work or whatever. I think maybe she just wanted to take care of that, because I just don't think that, Mr. Gordon is beating up coochies. There's no way he's breaking vaginas to the point where you got to get, you got to give your coochie a whole new face. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Right? Onyx said, yeah, right? We thought it was because of her babies. Come to find out she had C-section. So what is the truth, Mia? That's the thing, Mia. You cannot come on these shows and start lying and flip-flopping, because these ladies are going to pick up on that, right? And a lot of times, if they have a lot of mess going on in their lives, they don't want it filmed on the show. They don't want people talking about it. So what they will do is talk about your mess. So now what these ladies are going to probably go back and do is have their assistants or, the bloggers that they talk to find some tea on you and be like, she said she was a stripper she said she was a bartender. Find out and see if she was actually a stripper. She said Dr. Gordon beat up her coochie. Find out if she had a roast beef coochie and she actually got a surgery to get that put back in. You know what I mean? Not put back in. It was born out, right? I'm sorry. I don't mean to call it roast beef. I just don't know the terminology, but I'm trying to have you guys get the visual. That's what it is. All vaginas are beautiful. Men wouldn't be killing people over it if it wasn't. But yeah, I feel like, Mia, when you do all of that, they start going after stuff on you so that you can be the focus. So the mess that's going on in their lives, nobody talks about. Yeah, she probably met him at the strip club. Jonas, I do agree with that, right? If that is what Mia was doing, I don't think that Mia was backstabbing Karen, because I really don't believe that they had a relationship. I think that is another fake thing for the show. I was going to say just like what Portia said, or I got to do a video about her, because was Portia and Simon right? Oh my God, I'm doing a whole investigative journalism on that. Not like, trying to find out anything, but some things that I talked about in my last video, some things have come out that I just have to address, because I had a totally different perspective when I did that video. My perspective has changed, so I think I should update you guys on that. But guys, a lot of times they are not really friends. They do not have relationships. This is just a way to introduce somebody into the show, even if they don't really know them. And I do not think that Karen and Mia really know each other like that to call themselves friends. I really don't. Sabina said, bartender my behind. Nothing at all. They're freaking Olympians who make a lot more money. Oh, thank you. Is that what it's called, Numami D? Labia curtains? Is that the terminology? I will update my language. Thank you. You know what I mean. The labia curtains, Avita. Listen, Danny, my little sister went. I would say save, because that's what I'm doing. She showed me some clips from the show, and my God, today Usher is putting on a show. Like she showed us some clips and she like screencasted to our TV. We were in the living room like, if you a bad girl, like we were going off like we were there. It's worth it. It's worth it. It is worth it. Wait a minute, F Usher, you did not see that viral video of that lady who was stripping and she climbed the pole and then she did a split on the ceiling and started twerking and then she like hanged, like then after she was stripping on the ceiling, she like started hanging from the rafters. Like she like came down and was hanging from the rafters, got back on the pole, swung all the way down to the pole into a split. Everybody went crazy. I said, listen, I'm not that kind of girl that's just like, yeah, my man can go to the strip club. No, you cannot. Like, no, right? But if you're going to a strip club where they're twerking on the ceiling, hanging from the rafters, jumping on a pole, swinging around, and then, you know, going into a full split without breaking a limb, have fun, honey, because you'll never get that from me. At least live out that fantasy. Child. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, because see, now we talking about Usher. Let me get my phone. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, work me, baby. Hold on, let me get through these comments and then I'm gonna find that Usher concert. Oh, okay. So the Bombshell Blurred said that Mia did say that she was a stripper and to stay tuned. All right. See, maybe that's what she's doing. Maybe like Dr. Wendy, she's waiting for a reveal. Well, yeah, Breezy said Mia bought that body though. Anybody can buy a body. Yes, but from the looks of Mia's body, it's definitely giving me, if you're from Vegas, Crazy Horse in Vegas, right? I had a friend who used to strip there. Let me tell you something. Those stripper bodies, like Vegas stripper bodies, are like nothing else. And she definitely has a Vegas stripper body. She just has like, because Vegas strippers, their bodies are like the X-Men superhero, like, you know how they make Storm look and Jean Grey, how their bodies look, them comic book bodies. That's a Vegas stripper body. Strong, but still like curvy. And you got to have the strength to do all of that stuff. Like, you got to be strong to do that. Hold on. Because now y'all got me on Vegas, Usher Vegas stripper. Hold on. It's already in here. It's already in here. She like, guys, I'm telling you, she was going up the steps. She stopped on the steps, lifted her body up, put her legs on each side of the stairwell and started twerking. I was like, how the hell did you do that? How the hell did you do that? That, an Olympian. She's an Olympian. Labia curtains, JB says what? Labia curtains. Momi says strippers are definitely athletes. They are so agile. They are basically doing gymnastics on those poles, ceilings, and stages. Absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly, Marianne. I don't know why Wendy would be jealous of her either. I really, really, I don't know why any other ladies would be jealous of each other. They all have something great to offer. So hold on, I'm trying to get this part. Usher Vegas bad girl. That girl, I hope she gets every coin that she deserves. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get these 2 super chats. Hold on. I know I had 2. Here it is. Thank you. Oh, to be Black Native. I was searching for this comment, and here we go. Me and Nita tight and whop again. To be Black Native. What? Thank you for the super chat. And To be Black Native also said, did she get hurt on that did she get hurt on that rockin' bull in Vegas? No, she killed it. She killed it. She killed it, To be Black Native. I'm about to show y'all. I was like, wow. Wow. Darn it. Oh, work me, baby. It might be better to find it on Twitter. Child, I got to do that audition. Next day auditions are just torture. Torture. Let me get some comments while I'm waiting. Brenda, hey Brenda. Brenda said, Mia seems to be a good fit, and I am interested in her background, knowing she was in foster care and her relationship with her mother. Yeah, she seems like she's going to be an open book for us. And I like that. That's what you need to be on these shows. Shoot. Yep, Twitter's probably going to be the place for me to find it. Usher stripper. Ain't that a damn shame? That's what I got. That's what I'm looking up during my lives. Ha! Found it. Didn't I find it? Usher stripper Twitter. That's what you got to look up. Hold on, because I can't play the music. Okay. Because I got to turn down the volume because I don't want Twitter to be tripping. Look at her. This is after she climbed the stairs and did the twerking on the stairs. And bow, lean, bow. Yes, yes. Girl. Catch it. This was after the stairs, guys. If my sister will let me use her video, I will show y'all. I was like, we went off in the living room. Like, what? Bow. I got to do that. I have to figure out how to do that because, like, when she did that thing with the legs open and lean back several times, I'm like, how do you do that without breaking a hip? I got to figure out how to do that. I went to her. Let me just take you to her Instagram. She's a personal trainer. I said, girl, if I was in Vegas, Hey, Michelle. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Oh, Lachelle said, check your DM. Thank you, Lachelle. Oh, that's the wrong one. Thank you, Lachelle. Let me check my DM. Okay, I hope I'm not missing any more super chats. WAP tight again. Yes, I got all the 2B Black Natives. Thank you so much, Tony. Oh, yeah, she sent it to me. She said, don't judge me if you hear me singing in the background. Hold on. Oh, it's still uploading. Darn it. It's still uploading. Damn it, Lachelle, it's uploading. Can you just send it to me through Instagram? Let me know. Let me see. Tracy sent me something. Yes, Tracy. I love Tracy. Tracy sent me the lady twerking on the ceiling. Thank you, Tracy. My moderators are on it. Hold on. Let me open in the app. She's on the ceiling. The ceiling. The ceiling. What is this? Well, you know what? The butt is out. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Is it still a Christian channel? Hold on. Hanging from the rafters. Hanging from the split. An Olympian. This is the type of stuff you get at the paint. I cannot wait for that show to come back. And here she goes. She's coming down. What the hell is going? Come on! That's me. I would have been like, oh, damn. Girl, that Olympians. Listen, it ain't your daddy's strip club no more. It ain't your daddy's strip club. Olympians. Child, when I saw that, I said, oh my God. I would let my man go. Have fun. Yeah, Zavita, that's why I think that she was so chill. Like when the other ladies were trying to get her to get upset, especially Wendy, was trying to get the Grand Dame upset about Mia, asking Gizelle for her phone number or whatever. She knows what it is. This is the show. Mia needs to get Gizelle's number. She needs to get Candace's number. She needs to get everybody's number and hang out with these ladies. She's not going to get Wendy's because Wendy is not receptive. She has to get to know these ladies. She has to build friendships with them to remain on the show. Nobody, what's her name? Giovanna from Clark, Atlanta. She was somebody who's a perfect example of why you should not stay loyal to the person that brings you on the show or introduces you to the group, because Giovanna from Clark, Atlanta was so loyal to Nene that she iced herself out of a job. If she would have gotten to know the other ladies and had brought something else besides being so loyal to Nene and, then taking bones back about Nene, she made her whole time on the show about Nene because she was so loyal to this person who brought her on the show until Nene switched up on her. And then she didn't have anybody on the show to make relationships with, to invite her to events, because she had spent so much time being loyal to Nene. And then when Nene wanted nothing more to do with her, there was no reason for her to film anymore because nobody else had a relationship with her. Not smart. Do not come on that show and just be loyal to the person that brought you on. Ryan Rounds, I don't think so. Unless the fan base will make it that. I don't think so. I really, really don't. I hope it, I mean, it can go that way very easily if the fan base does that. But for Wendy and Mia, I don't think it's that. I think we just got to be honest with ourselves. When women like Mia come around married women, some, now I won't say all, have a problem with that because a lot of married women who are moms, not a lot, some married women who are also moms want you to look like that, right? So if you are, we got to be real. The hot mom is always judged. It's always judged. Nobody wants the hot mom around their husbands. Nobody wants the hot mom to be a part of PTA because a lot of women are sizing themselves up next to the hot mom who just wants to have friends. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm seeing here. Wendy was like, Mia better not be on that board. I see it looked like Mia. It looked the name on the board looked like Mia to me. You better get it right. Her poor husband, he was like, wait, no, that's not an M. But I think that's what's going on with Wendy and Mia. It's a hot mom. And Wendy got a problem with the hot mom. Please don't be that mom. Please don't be that wife. Like, come on, why can't, because this is the thing. Ain't you trying to be the hot mom too? The hot wife too? Because since you got the boobs and the butt done, we've only seen you in bodycon dresses. So what's your issue with Mia? You sizing yourself up and you're making an internal problem about her. And it's not. It's about you. You. Oh, that was really cute. Tara said, Karen telling Ray not to say that Raven was conceived on the kitchen floor. My favorite moment. That was really cute because it was true. And Ray is just, just a cute old man. And he was just telling the truth. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Poor Raven. I know you watched that moment mortified. I don't, SCK, I have to disagree with you. I don't think that. I don't think that Mia assumes everyone is jealous of her. I don't think that Mia's ever even said anything like that. From what I've seen, I haven't seen Mia come at anybody. She came in being really, really nice, but we have to be real, right? Women like Mia are not well liked because of how Mia looks. And I'm not talking about, skin color or anything like that. It's because, Mia is still doing what needs to be, like still dipping in and doing it like she in her 20s, right? Still wearing the hair and the hoops and the outfits and keeping it tight and looking a certain way. Like she doesn't look like a regular mom. She's not a normal mom. She's a hot mom. You know what I mean? And there are some women who are in that same age range and in that same stage of life who got a problem with her because she doesn't look like them. Right? Because she's probably, when they all go work out, they're probably wearing their husband's t-shirts and some beat up biker shorts. But when she goes to work out, she's wearing a Fendi sports bra that pushes the girls up to here and some Fendi tights with some cute little Fendi sneakers and got the face beat to the gods with some lashes, got the hair up, you know what I mean? Got a cute little Fendi headband, but she's still working out. But this is what she does, right? And so then that mom who didn't do all of that got a problem with her because she did all of that. You could do the same damn thing and not be jealous. That's what I think is happening. That's what I think is happening. Don't hate her, join her. Join her. Breezy 100 said Mia bought her face, bought her body, and her husband bought her businesses. I don't know why y'all are praising her so much. Anyone can be pretty snatched and successful with somebody else's money. What's wrong with that? A lot of us work hard because we have to. I'm not going to hate on a woman who, got to come up. I'm not going to hate on her for having to come up. There's nothing wrong. You can listen, if you don't like your face, buy a new one. If you don't like your body, buy a new one if you can. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with getting work done. I don't think there's anything wrong with buying a partner. Like if that's what you want to do with your life, do it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with buying your businesses. I'm not hating. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Anybody can be pretty snatched and successful with somebody else's money. Absolutely. There's this meme going around with the Kardashians that I think is absolutely awful, regardless of how everybody feels about them. I feel like, they always get shamed for their old faces. But, it's very true. You're not ugly, you're just broke. Let me tell you something. The internet is something else, but there are a lot of actors out here, a lot of successful actors out here who are lucky their careers took off before the internet started, taking screen grabs of their old faces. Because let me tell you something, none of the actors that you love look like what they used to look like. Money changes things. Listen, y'all, I tell y'all all the time, the only reason why I haven't gotten any work because this is how my skin heals. Like if I get cut, my skin is healing like that. So that's the only reason why. But if I could, baby, I would get so much work done. Only because of how my body heals. I'm not touching the face. Why? Why would I mess with God's greatest creation? But you know what I mean. I would do some things if I had the coin and skin that healed properly. What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't like something, you can absolutely change it. God wouldn't give surgeons that gift. And you can't go to all surgeons. Because I was looking at Wendy's body and I was like, okay, cute, cool, right? But I'm like, Potomac is not that far from Atlanta. I would have went to Atlanta. I just feel like there's far too many Black people that get a lot of plastic surgery done by people who do not have your bone structure or work on people who have listen, we're all human beings, right? But we're all different in some kind of way. Black people have very different skin. You know what I mean? We have very different, family issues. And I mean, family talking about the diaspora. There are certain things within our bloodstream, how our skin heals. Like you have to go to somebody who knows how to work with your skin, right? Somebody who knows how to work with your bone structure, somebody who knows how to work with your curves. Should have went to Atlanta for that, but thank you, Breezy100, for your opinion. I love you, sis. Sean Tavia said they showed the message during the reunion. What message? What message are we talking about? Tara said, no triangle tissues and Post-it notes, please. Good start. Yeah, I think if she focuses on her career, she'll be in a good place. She'll be in a good place. Oh, definitely. JB says, what said Mia was being messy, saying Gizelle had a good heart, but at lunch she flipped. I don't think that she was being messy. And again, I'm not a Mia stan. I just met her. But I'm just going to say what I saw. I think, again, Mia is new, guys. I think she's trying to be friends with everybody. And that's going to be difficult because everybody's going to expect her to choose a side, especially when you come into a season where a lot of the friendships are broken. So people are going to expect for you to choose a side and not be neutral. So I'm seeing Mia's going to get caught up in a lot of things concerning the things that she says, because it seems like so far she's trying to say things to make everybody happy. And I think when she made that comment about Gizelle having a good heart, I don't think that she meant it, right? But I think she wanted to let Gizelle know that even though Karen introduced me to the group, I still want to get to know you, which is smart, but it could come back to bite her in the behind. But it seems like Karen doesn't take that too personal. So she could be, playing the game right. But we will see. We will see. Sorry guys, I'm jumping back and forth just because I want to catch the super chats, but then I go back because I don't want to miss your comments too, because I know you guys have interesting things to say. Oh, what time is it? Because I got to catch up on Love Island. Team Cash. Hey, is it Ore? Hey, Ore. Hey, love you too. Some people said you should take pole dancing classes. I would never. One, I can't walk in heels or higher than 4 inches. I can't do it. 2, I got rolling ankles. 3, I'm extremely clumsy. Nope. I know my limits. I speed walk. Yes, it's back. It hasn't come on yet, Marianne, but they said it's coming back soon, and I cannot wait. I will review that show. Just G said the stripper was good, but I still don't like Usher. Oh, God. Tony said, while y'all wait, let's hit that like button. I think I got another super chat, right? I saw something light up. Oh, StreamYard. Can somebody else make another platform? Because StreamYard is driving me nuts. Hey, Monique. Monique said, Wendy's misconceptions about loyalty explains why she was so unnecessarily hostile towards Ashley, Candace's enemy, upon meeting her and interacting with her for the first time. That is a really good point. That is a really good point. And I think somebody said it here, and I'm so sorry if I didn't highlight it, but the comments, they go so fast. I try to catch everything. But I do agree with you. I think Wendy wants Mia to do her first season like Wendy did, or she thinks that that's what she should do, right? So she's expecting her to walk in her footsteps, but why would she? Why would she? Like, who are you? No shade, but you just got here too. Like, Mia is playing the game right. She's making sure that she is in a good space, a good standing with the OGs of this show. Not only are they the OGs, they are the Teresa Giudices of the Real Housewives of Potomac. And I say that because Teresa Giudice will never be removed from Jersey. They will always build that show around her. That is the same thing with Robin and Karen. They will never be removed from that show. Everybody else can come and go. Robin and Karen will remain because, no shade, they are the show. At least the leads. So Mia was making sure that Gizelle knew, although Karen brought me in, I like you, I want to get to know you, because those are the 2 people you're going to need to remain friendly and connected with if you want to continue to come back on this show. Purr. Mama playing the game. Hey, what's up, Morgan? What's up, Replay Gang? Gizelle and Karen. Who did I say? Did I say Robin? I'm sorry. I meant to say Gizelle and Karen if I said Robin. I'm sorry. 2B Black Native. Let me get your comment. I want to get that one more, and then we're going to go. 2B Black Native said, Mia, judging from the look on her face, was caught aback with the hot box statement and wanted to say something nice about Gizelle. Just saying. Yeah, I think she wanted to do that as well, but I also think she wanted to let Gizelle know. I know Karen is lighting you up, but I still want to get to know you. Breezy 100 said, nothing wrong with me with Mr. Potato Heading yourself to who you want to be. To each her own. That's right. That's right. Oh, that's right. Yes, and I'm going to leave you all with this. Today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. EDT, whatever that means. Is it East? I know it's Eastern something. Anyway, for Love Island, right here on NikkiStar TV, make sure you come so we can cut up again and have a good time. Yes, family, I will be talking about Love Island America tonight because I got like 8 more episodes of Love Island UK. So I think what I want to do is make tonight's a more Love Island USA one, and then a Love Island UK one on Wednesday. And then on Monday, I should be caught up on both, or we could talk about them together. And before I get out of here, I know I said I would do this before, but I got so caught up in dragging this freaking franchise. I'm sorry, but that what the ladies did to New York, that fan base, what they did to New York, really, really pissed me off. But I want to announce the winner of Fruity Jasmine. The winner of Fruity Jasmine is, are they in here? I think I saw them earlier. I don't know if they're in here. Onyx, are you still here? If you're still here, Onyx, Fruity Jasmine will be coming your way, please. If you have an Instagram, oh God, I don't want to show my nails. I got a nail appointment this week, y'all. If you are still in here, this is yours, my love. Fruity Jasmine from Dossier. Oh, let me take this down. Fruity Jasmine from Dossier. It's coming your way. Hit me up on Instagram with your address if you feel comfortable. If not, you can send it to my email here in my About section on NikkiStar TV at NikkiStar TV email. This is coming your way. I want to send it out this week, probably on Wednesday. So you are the winner of Fruity Jasmine. Thank you so much for playing, Onyx. I love you. Who's getting a Fruity Honey? Let me look at my list. Fruity Honey. Oh, I don't think they're in here. I don't think they're in here. Yes, Onyx is here. Congrats, Onyx. I don't think they're in here. I did not see them. I saw them in the beginning, but I don't know if they're still here. I should have did it in the beginning. Damn it, I'm learning. The winner of Fruity Honey goes to Crazy Homebody Girl. Crazy Homebody Girl. Fruity Honey is coming your way if you're in here. If you're not, hit me up on Instagram. Give me your address if you feel comfortable with that. I'll take a P.O. box. That's what I do. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing that on Instagram, then you can hit me up on the email and send me your address. Good luck. Well, no, not good luck. Congrats, Crazy Homebody Girl. And guys, what I did is everybody who hit me up on Instagram and on, what is this platform? YouTube. And Twitter. I got 2 Twitter people. I just took all of your names, put them in a hat, and here we are. I will have more stuff because they're sending me more stuff. And I have some male perfume, Ryan. They'll be sending me all some stuff for that. And I have some other companies who are sending me some stuff. So more giveaways are coming. I'll probably have a lot more giveaways in the fall because of the holiday season and people want to send me more stuff during then. So yes, Fruity Jasmine, Onyx, Crazy Homebody Girl is in here. Congrats, sis. So please hit me up on Instagram. If you feel comfortable. If not, you can hit me up on my email and I will send them out to you this week. Congrats. Thank you all for playing. More stuff is coming. Don't you worry. Love y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting these ladies on this show. You know what I mean? Say what you want, but one thing I will give these shows is that I love the fact that they are giving women of a particular age another chance in entertainment. I'm a fan of the shows. I love it. I enjoy it. Thank you all for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. See you later for Love Island USA. Team Cash. That's Cinco. He messy, but he's still fine. I love y'all. See you soon. Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah.